on Psalms 100. Praise the Lord, hallelujah. Hallelujah. It's a wonderful thing to serve the Lord. Amen. Still land of the living, amen. Our praise can be heard and our supplications. Carrying it from the first verse. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord, all ye land. Serve the Lord with gladness. Come before his presence with singing. Knowing that the Lord, he is God. It is he that had made us, and not we ourselves. We are his people and the sheep of his pasture. Enter into his gate with thanksgiving and into his court with praise. Be thankful unto him and bless his name. For the Lord is good, his mercy is everlasting, and his truth endureth to all generations. Here in the Psalms 100, continue 5 verses.
Glory to the Father, to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit, as it was in the beginning, is now, and shall be, without end.
Reading of the 107, Papa Second.
In the middle of the night, when my back against the wall,
In the middle of the night, when my back against the wall, Jesus taught me how to pray. In the middle of the night, in the middle of the night, when my back against the wall.
Father, to the Son, to the Holy Spirit. A blessing good afternoon to Pastor Montfrey, to Pastor Neverson, to Pastor Everton, to Leader Captain. Blessing good afternoon to all the mothers and everybody in the house of the Lord. Blessing good afternoon. We'll be reading from Psalm 107.
Yes. 107.
Found? Give thanks unto the Lord, for he is good, for his mercy endures forever. Let the redeemed of the Lord say so, whom he has redeemed from the hand of the enemy, and gathered them out of the lands from the east, and from the west, from the north, and from the south. They wandered in the wilderness in solitary way. They found no city to dwell in. Hungry and thirsty, their soul fainted in them. Then they cried unto the Lord in their trouble, and he delivered them out of their distress. And he led them forth by the right way, that they might go to a city of habitation. Oh, that man will praise the Lord for his goodness and for his wonderful work to the children of men. For he satisfied the longing soul and filled the hungry soul with goodness. Such as sit in darkness and the shadow of death, being bound in affliction and iron. Because they rebelled against the words of God and condemned the counsel of the Most High. Therefore he brought down their heart with labor. They fell down, and there was none to help. Then they cried unto the Lord in their trouble, and he saved them out of their distress. He brought them out of darkness and the shadow of death, and brake their bands in thunder. All that man will praise the Lord for his goodness and for his wonderful works to the children of men. For he has broken the gates of brass and cut the bars of iron in thunder. Fools, because of their transgression and because of their iniquities, are afflicted. Sorry, I have to repeat this 3 times. Fools, because of their transgression and because of their iniquities, are afflicted. Fools, because of their transgression and because of their iniquities, are afflicted. Their soul abhorreth all manner of meat, and they draw near unto the gates of death. Then they cry unto the Lord in their trouble, and he saved them out of their distresses. He sent his word and healed them and delivered them from their destructions. Oh, that men will praise the Lord for his goodness and for his wonderful works to the children of men. And let them sacrifice the sacrifices of thanksgiving and declare his works with rejoicing. They that go down to the sea in the ships that do business in great waters. These see the works of the Lord and his wonders in the deep. For he commands and raised the stormy wind, which lifts up the waves thereof. They mount up to the heaven, they go down again to the depths. Their soul is melted because of trouble. They reel to and fro and stagger like a drunken man, and are at their wits' end. Then they cry out unto the Lord in their trouble, and he brings them out of their distress. He makes the storm a calm, so that the waves thereof are still. Then are they glad, because they be quiet. So he brings them unto their desired haven. All that men will praise the Lord for his goodness and for his wonderful works to the children of men. Let them exalt him also in the congregation of the people, and praise him in the assembly of the elders. He turns rivers into wilderness, and the water spring unto dry ground. A fruitful land into barrenness, for the wickedness of them that dwell therein. He turns the wilderness into a standing water, and dry ground into water spring. And there he makes the hungry to dwell, that they may prepare a city for habitation, and sow the fields and plant vineyards which may yield fruits of increase. He blessed them also that they are multiplied greatly, and suffer not their cattle to decrease. Again, they are diminished and brought low through oppression, affliction, and sorrow. He pours contempt upon princes and caused them to wander in the wilderness where there is no way. Yet takes the poor on high from affliction, and he makes families like flock. The righteous shall see it and rejoice, and unpity shall stop her mouth. Whoso is wise and will observe these things, even they shall understand the loving kindness of the Lord. Here ends Psalm 107, continuing for 18 verses.
Glory to the Holy chapter of James. And we stand by the beautiful ring, and the hands of the Lord.
One day.
Singing, inviting the Spirit of God. Pastor never sorry not to bring the foundation. First chapter of James. James, and I think everybody fight.
Amen. Epistle of James, first chapter. James, a servant of God and of the Lord Jesus Christ, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greetings. My brethren, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptation, knowing this, that the trying of your faith maketh patience. But let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of God, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him. But let him ask in faith, nothing wavering. For he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea, driven with the wind and tossed. For let not that man think that he shall receive anything of the Lord. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Let the brother of low degree rejoices in that he is exalted.
Amen. Hallelujah.
But the rich in that he is made low.
Yes.
Because as the flower of the grass he shall pass away. For the sun is no sooner risen with a burning heat, but it withereth the grass, and the flower thereof falleth, and the grace of the fashion of it perisheth. So also shall the rich man fade away his ways. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation. For when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to him that love him. Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of God. For God cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempteth he any man. Let me read that again. Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of God. For God cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempteth he any man. Let me read it again. But let no man say, when he is tempted, I am tempted of God. For God cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempteth he any man. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. Then when lust hath conceived, it bringeth forth sin. And sin, when it is finished, bringeth forth the death. This so nicely coincides with Romans chapter 6. For the wages of sin is what?
Death.
And the gift of God is? Do not err, my beloved brethren. Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above, and cometh down from the Father of lights, with whom it is no variableness, neither shadow of turning. Of his own will begat he us with the word of truth, that we should be a kind of first fruit of his church. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath. For the wrath of man worketh not righteousness of God. Wherefore lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness, and receive with meekness the engrafted word which is able to save your soul. Sometimes we might find this word superfluity to be a big word, but it means simply a continuation of things, right? You're saying one thing often, that's superfluity, all right? Yes. Be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own self. For if any be a hearer of the word, and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in a glass. For he beholdeth himself, and goeth his way, and straightway forgetteth what manner of man he was. That is something to laugh. It's wonderfully true, very true. But whoso looketh into the perfect law of liberty, and continueth therein, he being not a forgetful hearer, but a doer of the works, this man shall be blessed in his deed. If any man among you seem to be religious, and bridleth not his tongue, but deceiveth his own heart, this man religion is vain. Wonderful. Pure religion and undefiled before God and the Father is this: to visit the fatherless and widows in their affliction, and to keep himself spotted from the world. Let me read that last verse again together. Pure religion is undefiled before God, and the Father is this: to visit the fatherless and widows in their affliction, and to keep himself unspotted from the world. These, my brethren, are the words of God, and I confirm them by saying, my soul shall magnify the Lord, my spirit, and my spirit.